Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Actually, it's the day before Thanksgiving, but this is gonna be my Thanksgiving dinner. And it's also my obligatory KFC abroad video here at the source, here in America. You know, I'm always complaining. I've eaten KFC in many different countries and they're always lacking or slacking on something, especially the country where I live in. They don't have any of this stuff, really. So, I really wanted to eat some turkey today. I was looking all around town, but I couldn't really find exactly what I was looking for. So we're settling with chicken, but we all know turkey, it can be real hit or miss. It's all about the sides. And I don't have all the classic Thanksgiving sides, but I got a lot of the sides that, like I said, I can't find where I am. And I can't wait to dig into them. And I can't wait to finally shut up about not being able to eat them all the time. So yes, KFC Famous Bowl. Yo, because we don't have this, and I haven't eaten this in probably, I think I remember eating one as a wee lad at some point, but I don't remember anything else about it. This is actually buy one, get one free, so what a nice deal. We also have some god dang mac and cheese. Now, I have been to some other countries and tried their KFC, and they do have mashed potatoes and gravy, but never mac and cheese. Mouth's watering just looking at it. Here we go with the mashed potatoes though, and I'm telling you, I think I had these, I want to say in Thailand, but they were not living up to my expectations, my memories. We got the gravy right there as well. Right when I opened the lid on that, you could smell some actual good smells coming off of that, which, I have pretty high expectations for. We got 3 biscuits. Even the biscuits where I live, they got them, but they're bogus. Unfortunately, they didn't give me any butter here. I thought they'd throw that in as a little freebie, but nope. And I didn't see it as an option either, so it is what it is. But I don't even mind. I don't even need butter for these. I just go in on them. We have 2 legs. We're going pretty minimal on the chicken today. I just wanted to compare and contrast. I think I've done this before as well, but not in America. We got 1 original recipe and 1 extra crispy. And so we're just gonna be checking those out. And last but not least, actually, not last, this is their original classic chicken sandwich. I have to try this. With the chicken sandwich wars going on and everything, I think I have decent expectations for this because this one has the pickles, obviously the piece of chicken, which is looking a little bit sorry from this angle, but it also has mayo on that. I love me some mayo on a chicken sandwich. Never would turn that down. And what is the last thing? Oh, these. I had to have some kind of dessert for my Thanksgiving meal, and these are like cherry pie poppers, something like that. I've never heard of these. It was literally the only dessert they had on the menu, so, I feel like they actually might be pretty decent. Only one way to find out, though. Just kidding, I'm saving those for last. What should I go in for first? By the way, this meal came out to $56.99. So, not too bad at all. KFC keeping their prices low, but does the quality suffer along with it? Everyone hates on KFC, but by number of locations across the world, this is number 5 out of all fast food franchises. Number 1 being McDonald's, number 2 being Subway, number 3 being Starbucks, and number 4, Mixu Ice Cream and Tea. Bet you never heard of that one before. Actually, I did drop that fact in a different video, I'm pretty sure. According to Wikipedia, that is. But let me try this Famous Bowl. We got the spork going. I like that a lot. Yeah, Famous Bowl. If you didn't know, it's basically mashed potatoes, a bowl. And it's got mashed potatoes as a base. There's gravy, there's 3 types of cheese, there's white meat pieces of chicken, and there's corn, kernels. Shout out to the kernel going in. That's giving. Thanksgiving. Sorry. Let's get this out of here. All right, what does this need? More cheese? This needs something, but I'll tell you what. right off the bat, if I could have this, if I could, you know, this does give me holiday vibes, right? It's got the mashed potatoes and gravy. Automatically, that's giving me holiday vibes. And then the corn. Only thing I would say, give me a little bit more cheese. I need my cheese. I was really thinking of maybe mixing and matching some of the mac and cheese right into that famous bowl, just mashing it in there, but we might get into that later. All right, for right now, after this and this, they're right up there for the things that I am the most excited to try. So let me try this mac. And by the way, big shout out to Anthony Bourdain. You know, he's one of the biggest influences of my life, the way my life took its path. I will say that. And RIP, damn shame. I know he always loved KFC mac and cheese. I haven't had this in who knows how long, but long enough where I don't remember what it tastes like. Oh, that'll do ya. That will do. Oh, wow. Yeah, I love it. It's just good. Or is it? Here's the thing. I like good food, and sometimes I like bad food. I just like food, all right? A lot of people might stick their nose at this mac and cheese and say, yo, my auntie got a recipe for a mac and cheese that was just, you would throw this right in the trash. Well, you know what? I don't have one of those, so, you know, I like this a lot. Super creamy, cheesy, a little bit overcooked, but I like that. I like that a lot. Mighty fine. I'm giving that just a mighty fine. Maybe it's because I haven't had it in so long. But what are you doing? This is my gripe. Every time I say it, it's like, you know what? Thanksgiving. Let's get in a better mood. Let's try out. Let's move on. All right. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Didn't know they would give me gravy on the side, but I'll take it. Let's just start off with like about yay much. Oh, that's it. This is different. This is definitely different than what the last time I had it, which I think was in Thailand. That stuff was subpar. It's got that buttery, for one, if you don't like chunks, if you like chunks, not for you. If you like just super smooth, kind of those like potato flakes straight out the box, you know, zero chunks whatsoever, just completely smooth and what's the word? I don't know, just what's the texture of this? Just no lumps. Little bit of that buttery essence. I could have gone for, maybe just me, a little crack of cracked black pepper. Maybe a little bit more, it's probably in there. The gravy is nice. It's so smooth. I was eating flan last night. That was pretty smooth, but, and Basque cheesecake. Yeah, let me tell you about my shirt real quick. Or maybe I should save it for the end of the video. Actually, quick interlude. Shout out to Mercado Little Spain. What do you know about this shirt? Shout out Nico, shout out Christy, and shout out Jose Andres. All right, back to the video. Let me try this chicken. Sandwich. Got him. I've been eating a lot of chicken sandwiches here. This is kind of good timing, kind of bad timing as well. Since I just came off that Jollibee video, I don't really think any of the chicken here is gonna beat that. But at least I have a really good reference point of something that I really liked. And so if this is subpar at all, I might just go on on a rant and just hate on it. But again, it's Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna have to try to be nice. Trying my hardest with that bite. No, it's not too bad. It's a little bit dry though. Just a tad bit there. I think if this was fresh, it actually might be really good. I love the addition of that mayo, but dry. Just like my personality. No, but for real though, I've been meeting some characters out here. There's like characters in this city, man. I'll tell you what. Last night went to this spot. I don't really know if I should shout out any specific names here, but I will say, vote for Pedro. What a character, man. This, I'd say if it's fresh, it might be very on point, and it might even be mighty fine. Let's do a dip in the gravy. Maybe that could revive something here. A little bit. Just a little bit there. You know what? I lied. This is also one of those things that I'm looking forward to a lot. I used to love these as a kid. Feeling a little bit dry though. I would always put butter on them though. The ones in Korea, trust me, just go there and try KFC biscuits and you're like, what the f. That's it. They're soft. They're biscuity. They're. It doesn't. I could use some butter, but you know I'm not gonna really complain about it. Just because even without, you can put as much butter on the ones in Korea as you want, and they'll still be bogus. They're like more like a 2-day-old scone that's like drenched in sugar. Don't mess with them. This is a biscuit. All right. Well, it's what I grew up on, all right? Like I said, I like fancy foods. And I like fast foods. Biscuit gravy dump. The only thing I'd recommend so far is if y'all came out with a stuffing, maybe only even around the holiday season. I think that would be clutch. Maybe even some green beans. I think those could even stay on the menu. Maybe not. It might be weird, but pull them around on the menu for the holiday season, and I think, I mean, I would cop it. I don't know about y'all, but what I do know is that there's a big difference in size and color and texture with the OG and the extra crispy. This is definitely just feeling more crispy in the hand, but it's also just large and doesn't really look like, this actually kind of looks like an organic limb. This doesn't. I'm gonna try the OG first. Yeah, it hits different in America. It really does. And it's not bad. This on Uber Eats is at a 4.1, which is not that high, based on a lot of other stuff I've seen. I know there's lower ratings, but 4.1, not the highest. This is actually better than I thought it would be, because like I said, everyone's hating on KFC. Fair play. I mean, there's a lot of better other options out there, I could say. A lot of you guys are saying, hey, you gotta try Raising Cane's. I've never had it, but I can't get it. I was looking. I really want to try it. Gosh. All right, back to back. That one really hits different. Look at that. And that's the one. I'm not sure if those, I forget what channel it was, those two dudes, Food Wars or whatever, who do the comparison. I don't know if they did a comparison with like US KFC versus UK KFC, but I'll tell you what, this is definitely different than what I'm used to and other KFCs around the world that I've tried. It's better. Definitely better. Oh, way less greasy than I thought it would be. Super crispy and crunchy, and the chicken is actually still juicy. Now, I just did that Jollibee video, and I gotta compare. So, I would say it's honestly, don't take this the wrong way, not as far off as you might think. Maybe this piece was, because pretty much all the Jollibee pieces were crispy like this. The Jollibee spicy was a whole new level to this. I mean, like KFC, they don't even have an option for spicy chicken, which is a damn sham. But quality-wise, standalone as it is, it's not that bad. It's not quite as good, I would say, but it's not too far off, which is surprising to me. I like it a lot. It brings me back to the good old days. The good old days of, yeah, I feel like there'd always be these like picnics in the park. I don't know who organized them, but maybe my mom had something to do with it. Shout out to my mom. And a few times she would like get KFC, just a big old KFC feast, you know, smorgasbord, if you will. And one time I was like 5 years old, drinking some kind of soda pop out of a can, sat down to play Frisbee, came back, drank that, like I was thirsty, and I just been playing, running around, and immediately noticed something was wrong. There was some kind of bee or wasp that flew into my can, and it stung me on the way down, right here. That was awful. I thought I was pretty much done at that point. But the thing is, I think I still feel it to this day. I think it's not even, I think some of that, that stinger is still ingrained, because every so often, I'm talking every week or two, I'll feel something in there. Cherry pie poppers, what are these? I feel like they got a little too heavy-handed on the doneness of these, unless they're using like some really like black cherry, dark cherry, whatever. Because these are dark. They look like burnt cranberries, and I can almost taste some of that like overdoneness. The filling, I don't know if you can see, but it's got that, you know, a red color. This is like a black color almost, so I don't know what's going on there. But not too bad. I mean, would I get them again? Probably not, but I'm glad I got them today, because, you know, you gotta have some kind of dessert. You know what I'm talking about. Thanksgiving. Let me experiment a little bit, and I might just keep on talking about some random schniz. So, mac and cheese, right in that famous bowl. Get some of that chicken. Is this the way to do it? It's a hack. It should be. You know what, real low key, I've never heard of this before. Sorry. But I feel like hot sauce in that might be low key good. Never heard of the combo of mashed potatoes and hot sauce. And gravy. But this food is that rich, stick to your bones, you know, fill up the old gullet type of food. It's savory. It's sometimes you just need that extra kick, the little blast to wake you up when you're starting to feel that food come on Thanksgiving, like I'm starting to already get right now. You know, I was maxing last night too, man. I'll tell you. Well, anyway, tapas after tapa. Tapa after tapa. That's right? We had like 15, 20 tapas. I was like, hey. And then they gave me a burger on the side because like, oh, the American guy who eats food. So first I started off with a whole big ass burger and then out came like the 15, 20 tapas. And I was like, well, all right, I guess I'm eating today. I just been eating, man. Just been going straight to town on it. Very weird video so far, the order. I saw that they're doing the kind of, what is it, the AI, the automatic YouTube like timestamps of my videos. A lot of times you can notice when they are done by AI, and sometimes you can't notice. But most of the time you can notice when it's done by hand. But yeah, so if you think like, why is this dude doing these weird ones? It's the AI. Hopefully they're doing a decent job. They're gonna have a tough time trying to figure out what I'm talking about in this video. That's for damn sure. Football. Oh man. But yeah, I'm hitting a wall here. Let me get into the old cheesy, I hate to see it, but you know, you gotta do it type of, this is my Thanksgiving meal. Oh, what are you thankful for, man? Well, I'm thankful for a lot of stuff. First of all, let me just say, I don't say it enough to y'all. Thank you to all of y'all. If you're seeing this right now, thank you. All right. I try to say thanks for watching the video in most videos, but it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? It's different. Thank you for watching, because anyone could watch, but the ones that are watching this far into this video, thank you specifically. On some real, first and foremost. Next, going around the table, or no? Okay, yeah. I'm alone. I don't want to do well, that was like the most obvious one of them. The YouTuber, thank you. So, let's see. What else? There's too many, and a lot of them are just too obvious. And a lot of them are, if you say it, you're like, whoa, Mr. Sappy, you know? Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm really rambling. I think I'm food high, food drunk, perhaps. Still ticked off about the butter. Just kidding. When we finish off this chicken, I think I might have to call it. Obviously, shout out to all my peeps, family and friends and whatnot. Old friends, new friends. And life, you know what? Here we go. I know New York is not, does not, never, oh wow, let me start that over. I know New York City does not necessarily represent America. It doesn't at all, but it is still a great American city. Before coming here, I was a little bit apprehensive, you know, the political climate and whatnot. I was like, should I just skip out on this one because it's right around the election, tensions are high. But I've talked to a lot of people who are on both sides here, but the thing is, everyone's just cool. I haven't met one a-hole here yet. This is why I like Thanksgiving, all right? Because people are always complaining about how bad things are. I feel like I've been actually complaining a lot in this video, and it sounds like I'm complaining right now, and yes, I am. People are always complaining about how bad things are. Why don't you stop and be thankful for the things you do have? Because you probably have a lot more than a lot of other people out there. We should have Thanksgiving like every month. Just so every month you can get together and just think about like, oh yeah, I should be thankful for what I got. In America, one of, if not the greatest nations ever. People are still like, oh, it's broken, it's terrible, it's on the edge of collapse. Well, I don't see it that way. This got to be top 10 most weird videos I've ever done, but I'm skating out of here real quick before it gets even weirder. Thank you for watching this, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.